Here are 3 simple ways you can check your posture at home and why it actually matters. The first thing is bad posture isn't just about how you look. It's impacting your spine and your nervous system and your overall health. I'll show you 3 easy ways to assess your posture right at home. These checks can reveal if your bad posture habits are putting your health at risk. Step number 1 is the mirror test. So stand in front of a full-length mirror and just check, are your shoulders level? Is your head straight? Can you see both ears at the same time? Can you see if your eyes are level or you can see one side of your nose more than the other? Check the level of your shoulders. Is one shoulder forward, rounded? Are they both at the same height? Then put your hands actually on your hips and see whether or not you can tell your hips are the same level, whether one's forward or backwards. That's a little trickier. Sometimes you need to do it naked to really get a feel of how the actual curves and contours are. It's important because misalignments like these suggest poor posture, and that actually affects the way that your spine functions, and it can put pressure on your nervous system, affecting the way that your body stays healthy. Now you could say bad posture won't kill you, but a study of over 100,000 people in Japan showed that a forward head carriage was related to a higher risk of mortality. So I don't know, it has an impact and it might be just enough to cause you other problems. Other problems are misalignments in your spine. They affect your nervous system, affect the way that your brain and your body communicate. That affects the way that your body adapts and your lifestyle. Sitting all day, standing all day, bending, lifting, twisting. Poor posture puts extra stress on your spine and can lead to a bunch of other issues. That's the main point. Let's get to step number 2, shoulder blade pinch. Pinch your shoulder blades together. They should go together nice and even, and it should be feeling the same on both sides. If you're feeling like one's moving backwards okay and the other one's not, it could indicate a problem in the thoracic area. It could be a problem associated with forward head carriage. It could be a problem with actually that you've got in the shoulders. So if the problem is in your shoulders, one's moving better than the other, every time you move, it'll put uneven stresses through your spine, and that might lead to issues with your spine also. Something to keep in mind. Step number 3 is a sit test. Let's check your sitting posture. Sit with your feet flat on the floor and your knees at about 90 degrees. Your back should be straight, vertical to the sky, and your back should be against the chair. You should be able to reach in with your hand and see that there's a little bit of a curve or a space in the small of your back. Ideally, your head is above your shoulders. You're not slouching with your head forward. You haven't got your shoulders rounded forward in front of you. You want to be like in an upright position. It puts the least amount of stress on your lower back. Just remember, if you're sitting for more than an hour without getting up and you're doing it day in, day out, even if you've got great posture, it's kind of like driving your car. Even if you drive it perfectly as it was designed, it needs servicing after a certain amount of kilometers. If you drive it poorly and thrash it, then it needs more servicing more regularly and has more problems. It's the same with your body. If you've got great posture, problems still happen over time. Better posture puts a little bit of longevity into your system, and it builds resilience also. The reason posture is so important is that because your spine actually protects your nervous system, and your nervous system allows you to adapt in your life. If something's negatively affecting your nervous system, it's a stress, like a spine being subluxated or out of alignment, can cause stress to your nervous system and affect the way that your body designed, the way that your body works. It affects the way that your body adapts. So, call to action. Do these simple tests. They're easy to do at home. You don't need to be a doctor to see if your posture's straight or misaligned. And look, some people, they're not having any issues. They've got great range of movement. Their posture might not be great, but it suits them fine in their lifestyle. But for the most part, and the people that are listening here, you're probably concerned about your posture. You don't want it to be like your parents or your grandparents. You think you're developing issues, and maybe it's time to get a checkup. That's what we do. Chiropractic's great for improving spinal health, function, and mobility. It's great at helping people improve their posture. If simple wearing a back strap or exercises or stretching was going to do it, then everyone would be doing it and it'd work. So if you haven't had your spine checked, see your local chiro, get checked, see whether they can help you improve your posture and also your quality of life. I hope you found this useful. Feel free to share it. Click the link in our bio if you want to connect with us, or call 8242-1581 and make an appointment. See you on the next video.